One of the fundamental movement patterns that we must be able to do well is the hip hinge. And as far as I'm concerned, if you have a client or a patient that does not know how to hinge through the hips, like it's a motor control issue, they just don't get it. They have no business deadlifting or doing any of those compound movements until they get this down. So here's one little option that you can do. So when I get somebody that's struggling to hinge through the hips, we're working on things standing, and they're still struggling, then I'm going to bring them down onto the ground. So I'm going to take away their foot and the ankle, start them on their knees, less joints to control. It can be a little bit easier. So, the simple thing I'll do is just have them, they can hold onto a table. We always try to get core engaged in order to limit too much spine motion. And all I'm going to do is just sit my butt back and then come back up. So the key is, so if I'm putting weight back here, my butt, my hips, I need to replace some weight in the front, which would be my chest. So my spine angles should stay the same. Otherwise, we just sit back, and that's not necessarily what we're trying to do here. So, and then once they get the hang of that, then I'll say, okay, can you engage your posterior chain, your hamstrings, your glutes, have them lower you down, and then really explode them on the way up. Okay, so keeping the core engaged is going to limit the excessive spine motion as well as the excessive extension of the spine, which is common for people that struggle to use their hips. So once they get the hang of that, then we'll just progress them into more of a single leg option. And so what I like to use is a foam roller to help slide or guide the opposite leg. So what I'll do, I'm going to start on this right side. I'll still hold on to this, and same thing. So I'm going to hinge. And as I bring my hips, my butt back, I'm just kind of sliding that foam roller back. It just helps decrease friction. And it's not like I'm really putting a lot of pressure here. My leg's just kind of lightly resting on the foam roller. So I am engaging my hip over here. I'm getting decent activation out of it. Nothing crazy though. This is not a strength type exercise. This is more for motor control. Can we start to figure out this pattern? So from this angle, same thing. Scoot this guy back, butt back, hinge, engage, all the way up, down, all the way up. So once people get the hang of this, of course, then you want to progress them back up to standing, because that's a little bit more life functional. But there's always time to practice this. It's not like you have to hinge perfectly to pick up your socks and your shoes in the morning. But if you can get those reps in as much as you can, I think it becomes a little bit more of a concrete pattern for whoever's doing it. So summarize, those that have issues with hip hinging, get them out of standing, get them down, make it easier for them. Or, in other words, take away different joints so that there's less for them to control.